egy jelentős különbség Németország és Magyarország között.
The drastically opposing views that Germany and Hungary had earlier in relation to the migration crisis have changed since the Germans now also say the same as the Hungarian government. Both want to protect external borders, said Viktor Orban in a public radio interview. The Prime Minister added that the quota affair is another debate. The Prime Minister said if someone decided to let migrants enter a country without control at a national level, the consequences could not be taken internationally.
Ez azt jelenti, hogy Magyarország ebben a döntésben nem vett részt.
This means that Hungary wasn't involved in this decision. We would have objected if there had been a democratic process, and it would have prevented it. We weren't given the opportunities, so they can't ask us to bear the consequences of their decisions, said the Prime Minister. The Hungarian Prime Minister said in the interview that the Schengen 2.0 action plan had to be proposed because Brussels drew up an absurd suggestion in which it claimed that Europe's demographic and economic problems should be solved by allowing more and more migrants into Europe. He said this coincides with the migration policy document of former socialist governments, which has now become public.
Tehát Brüsszel és a magyar baloldal.
So between Brussels and the Hungarian left, I could say between the European and the Hungarian left, there is complete agreement. They want to bring in millions and millions of people into Europe. Programs of previous socialist governments stated that 1/10 of the country would be comprised of foreigners in the foreseeable future. This is crazy, said the Prime Minister. The head of government added that in many places in Europe, the youth unemployment rate is high. Therefore, we should give work to young Europeans rather than bringing in people from the outside. As he said, migrants from other cultures could create problems in relation to the Hungarian population, as well as pose an increased terrorism threat.
Egy felívelő korszak éveit éljük ebben a pillanatban.
Hungary is